In this video, I'll show you how to separate rooms from their parent job so each room can be tracked independently on your workflow board. First, some context on when this matters. When a job is in the sales workflow board, tasks are generally best assigned in the Overview tab. These are tasks for the whole job. You don't need to contact the customer separately for each room, for example. So the job moves through the sales board as one, marking tasks complete and moving left to right across the columns. For smaller jobs, the production workflow board works the same way. But for bigger multi-room jobs, that's often not the case. Here's what I typically do. When a large job hits the production board, my first task is a job overview task that says to schedule the job. At that point, I load production-specific task lists into each room. And if I know those rooms are going to move through production at different rates, which they usually do, that's when I separate them from the parent job. Think about a whole house project: kitchen, master bath, guest bath, and office. The kitchen might hit build first, one bath is waiting on materials, and the office installs last. If you track the entire job as one card, it can only sit in one milestone, even though rooms are actually in different places. Separating the rooms lets each one become its own card. Open the job folder and click into the room you want to separate, like the kitchen. At the top of the Room tab, check Show Room Separately on Workflow Board. That's it. Now that room has its own milestone, independent of the parent job. You can move the room through milestones on its own. The parent job might be in build while the kitchen is already in finishing. You'll also see a timeline section open inside the room, letting you set milestone dates for that room specifically. Perfect when rooms have different schedules. Do this for as many rooms as you need. 2 quick tips. First, color code the parent job. When you separate rooms, you'll have multiple cards for the same project. A job color keeps them visually connected across milestones. Second, consider hiding the parent job. If all tracking happens on room cards, set the parent job's milestone to none. This removes it from the workflow board while keeping the job folder intact. Not every job needs this. Small projects where everything moves together, keep it as one card. But for multi-room remodels, commercial jobs, or phased work, separating rooms gives you a much clearer picture of what's actually happening.